Hi, I'm Adam Parrish, and in this video, we're going to look at the top left part of the new ACBL convention card, which is competitive bidding. So up at the top left, we've got doubles. Negative doubles, responsive doubles, support doubles, maximal doubles, support redoubles, all of this stuff. You can put in a level here if you want to. For some of these, I think it's a little silly, but if you say 3 spades or 4 hearts or 2 of our major, whatever, I tend to leave these blank. I think they're a little silly, but whatever you do. Takeout style. This is important if you don't play kind of a standard takeout style. The standard for a takeout double would be you have an opening hand, you have at least 3 cards in all the other suits. If you don't promise that when you make a takeout double, you should say it here, right? So you might say like any opening hand. Some people double with that. Or you might say that you play equal level conversions, which means you don't always have all of the suits. You can bid again without showing extra strength. And if you play any other sort of special doubles here, right? Like if you play Rosencrantz or anything like that, you can put it in here. The overcalls section, right? When you make a 1-level overcall, how strong a hand does partner expect, right? For some people, this is like 7 points. And some people, it's like 10 points. We want to know what your style is. And then is there a maximum? Right? At some point, you're going to double and then bid your suit if you have too good a hand for an overcall. So, what is that, right? So you might put in here that it's like 8 to 18, whatever your range is. And same for the 2-level, right? This should be a little stronger. So it might be like 11 to 19 or whatever. And do you overcall 4-card suits very often? Jump overcalls. Are they weak, invitational, or strong? Sorry, that's intermediate, not invitational. Intermediate is like an opening hand. So if they open a club and you bid 2 hearts, is that like 6 points? Is that like 12 points? Is that like 18 points? That's what these 3 boxes would be for. I might check both because if I'm red against white, I'm going to have an intermediate hand, but otherwise, it's probably going to be weak. So I might even write there, like unfavorable intermediate, something like that. Your responses. The main one is a new suit forcing or not? Right? So F means forcing, NF means non-forcing, and NF constructive means it's not forcing, but you show a little something, right? So just this NF box, like you might be bidding with a 6 count. Whereas you say non-forcing constructive, it's more like 9, 10, whatever. And then there's a box here for transfer advances. A jump raise, right? Most of us play that as weak. It goes a club and partner overcalls a spade, pass. If I jump to 3 spades, most people play that as weak because I could make a cubid raise with a stronger hand. But if you do something else, if you cubid, does that promise support or not? Part of that depends on whether your new suits are forcing or not. So, if you have anything to say there, right? Other, right? You might say that a jump shift is whatever you play it is, right? Is like forcing, or you might play a jump shift as weak, or fit showing, right? I think it's good to mention what a jump shift is. If you have any other special responses here to an overcall, advances, I should say, you would put them here. And then we get to cubids. And so they separate out 4 different things. artificial one club and one diamond, right? That's like they open a precision one club. So it says nothing about clubs. Quasi means quasi-natural. So those are like a precision one diamond that could be a doubleton, or a one club opening that's announced as could be a doubleton. So they're sort of natural, but they could be sort of short. And then natural means just kind of a normal opening that, you know, promises 3 or 4, and then we have a natural one heart or one spade. So most of us are going to play Michaels, certainly over a natural opening bid. And then, you know, you have to make your decision over these other ones. Like over an artificial one, most people play natural. So if they open a precision one club and you bid 2 clubs, right, I would think that would be natural rather than Michaels. But if you want to play it as Michaels, you can. You just put it here. If they open a precision one diamond, right, I like to play 2 diamonds as natural. But if you want to play it as Michaels, that's fine. You can mark it here. All right. If you play anything else, you would put it here. Right? Like if I play some special system over a strong one club, I might mark it here. There's other places to mark that on the card. But typically I'm going to play that as natural. All right, let's go up here to the no trump overcalls section. So a direct one no trump overcall. They open a club, I bid a no trump, right? Most people play that as something like 15 to 18 or 15 plus to 18. And then the checkbox here, systems on, means the systems that I play over one no trump, right? So this part of the card over here with all of my stamen and transfers and all of that stuff, does that apply over one no trump overcall? Which most people play it does. So I'm going to check that. Balancing one no trump. So that means it goes like a club pass pass and I balance. So most people play that's a little lighter, something like 11 to 15. And then again, are your systems on? Do you play stamen and transfers? Whatever. Do you play a conventional sort of one no trump, right? Some people play like Raptor, or they play a sandwich one no trump. I might put that, you know, only by a passed hand. Your jump to 2 no trump is at the 2 lowest unbid suits. For most of us it is. All right, down here to the over there one no trump section. So usually what you're going to do is say something like versus strong versus weak. And if you have room, I like to put the name of the thing in, right? So I say I play don't here and I play landy here. You don't have to do that. I just think it makes it easier for your opponents to see. Now that's not sufficient. I can't just say don't. I have to fill out what all of that means, right? So if I'm playing don't, I would say this is one suit, and 2 clubs is clubs plus another, and 2 diamonds is diamonds plus a major, and this is majors, and this is spades, and 2 no trump is minors. All right, and then I would do the same thing over here for landy, penalty, majors, natural, right? Or I don't like natural. I think I would just play diamonds, hearts, spades, minors. All right. If you play the same thing against everything, right? You don't have to fill it out twice. You can just say against all, I play don't, right? And then you would leave this whole side empty. And if you do anything else unusual, you know, you can put it down here in the other section. Preempts, versus their takeout double. So new suit forcing at the 2 level. So this means we open, say, a heart, they make a takeout double. What do our bids mean? Most people play that bids at the 1 level are forcing, but bids at the 2 level are not. Some people play transfers after the double. So we might say, right, starting at 1 no trump or something like that. Is a jump shift weak, right? So again, this is 1 heart double and you jump to 3 clubs. Is it weak? Is it invitational? Is it forcing? Is it fit showing? It might be Bergen if you play that. You know, you can put whatever there, right? I like fit showing, but, you know, however you want to play it. Redouble is usually 10 points, right? And if there's anything conventional, right? So like if I played Bergen, I might put it here. And then 2 no trump. What does that mean? So if partner opens a club and it goes double, do I play 2 no trump? Like, do I play Jordan? So I would say invitational plus, and same over the majors, invitational plus, right? Or maybe over the minors, I choose to play it natural, and I play it as, you know, 11 to 12, or, you know, whatever my agreement might be. So that's the top left part of the new ACBL convention card, dealing with competitive bidding. Tune in for the other videos in this series for the rest of the card.